Minasan, konnichiwa. Welcome to another session of the Japan America Society of Georgia. Have a Coke and tea with the society as we highlight our members and get to know all of the wonderful people part of our organization. My name is Yoshi Domoto. I am the Executive Director of the Japan America Society of Georgia. And I'm so thrilled that you are tuning in today as we have a very special guest. But I am enjoying a nice, actually a cold tea today. It's a little warmer today here in Georgia. So enjoying some nice tea. But we have a very special guest from All Nippon Airways, Mr. Yuzuru Nagawa. Nagawa-san, hello, hello. What are you enjoying today?
Hello, everyone. I'm enjoying a Coke now, and I'm looking forward to see you everyone soon. I'm from Houston, Texas.
Great. Thank you so much for tuning in from Houston, Texas, and enjoying Atlanta's home beverage, right? Coca-Cola.
Yes, I missed visiting Atlanta. I've been visiting at least quarterly basis, 4 or 5 times a year. Very special occasion of Christmas, New Year. And so I missed Atlanta so much, especially weather,
Yes, yes. Well, please, we look forward to seeing you again very soon. But Nagawa-san, tell us a little bit about yourself and what type of work you do.
Yes, I'm work for an airline called All Nippon Airways, ANA. And I'm a vice president and general manager of here in Houston, as well as I'm responsible for all the marketing operation and also sales for whole South and Texas regions. So including all the Gulf states from Texas to Florida. So of course, Atlanta, Georgia is very important states and city for myself.
Okay, thank you. So Nagawa-san, can you tell us a little bit about Zenniku and All Nippon Airways, a little bit more about your presence, not only in Japan, but also globally?
Yes, ANA is a Japanese leading airlines. We are also a member of Star Alliance, and we have a joint venture with United Airlines. And we have operation to the US, almost 10 cities already. And also fly to Mexico and Canada, Vancouver.
Great, thank you. Great, thank you so much. So Nagawa-san, how did you get first connected to the US and to America? And what was your journey and your path to Houston?
Yeah, my first visit in the States was a long time ago. It was like 1979. I was still 8th grade, and I was a student in San Francisco. So I stayed in San Francisco for 5 years, graduated in school in San Francisco. So that was my first visit. I mean, stay in the States. But as a working as an ANA, as airlines, that was 6 years ago. 2015, I came to Houston as the first general manager to launch a new service from Tokyo to Houston. So this is my actually first time working in the States.
Well, great, thank you. Well, I know that's a wonderful story about how, studying abroad and education leads to many new opportunities. So I'm so glad and happy for you that from Japan to San Francisco, now to Houston.
Yes, I was a Californian, so I didn't expect I become a Texan,
That's right.
But now I'm truly Texans.
Wonderful. So Nagao-san, where in Japan are you from? Where did you grow up and what was it like growing up there?
Well, basically, I was born in Kansai area. So I have little accent of Osaka accent, but I also lived in Yokohama and I studied in university in Yokohama. So basically, I'm kind of hybrid, both Kansai, Kanto, and also US.
Well, very nice. Well, actually, we have a kind of a similar, I guess, background. Is So my father is Japanese and mother
Hmm.
American, but my father is from Osaka,
Hmm.
in the Kawachi Nagano area on the southern side of Osaka.
Oh,
Uh,
my mother is also born and raised in Kawachi.
really? Wow.
Very
Okay.
strong Kansai accent.
That's
Yes.
right. Very strong and
Yes.
very not just a language and accent, but also
Mhm.
personality too.
Yeah,
So,
that's right.
wow. Yeah. Okay. And then, but I actually grew up. I was born in Kanagawa Ken, just outside of Kawasaki. So
Oh, what
Yokohama, right?
close
So
to
yeah,
Yokohama, Kawasaki. Very
yeah.
coincident that you are born in the same area.
But my father actually worked in Japan for Japan Airlines, JAL.
Mm,
And when we
yes.
moved to America,
Hmm.
switched companies and was working for a manufacturing company. So,
I see. I also took a Japan Airlines flight to San Francisco,
oh, okay,
when I was in eighth grade, but now I work for ANA. So,
nice. So many hidden connections that
mhm.
I'm learning about you. So yeah, so, okay, thank you. But so maybe tell us about your family, maybe, and then are they with you in Houston, or what is your family life like?
Yes, I have two kids, but they are already grown up and already working. They are 26 and 24. So already, they were working in Japan. So my wife is actually staying in Houston with me. So we enjoy life here in Houston with my wife for a moment. Mhm.
Cool. Yeah, I have two kids as well, much younger. So you will have to maybe teach me and I guess show me the best way to make sure that the kids grow up well. But great. So I know you work so hard,
Mhm.
especially right now with all the challenges in the travel
Mhm.
industry, hospitality
Mhm.
industry. But so I hope you have a lot of time for yourself and for your wife too. But so what are some of your hobbies? What do you like to do when you're away from work?
Well, I like sports very much. I played tennis for university varsity team, so I continue to play tennis since then, even in here in Houston. But I think golf is also important for socializing, especially in this time of pandemic. So I also play golf, and in order to keep my score for golf and leveling up, improving my tennis, I think running becomes so important factor for me. So I do running and run for marathon, and I do golf and tennis. So those three are keeping me busy now. So I don't know, this
Wow.
is a hobby or my training or
Wow.
that's my relief, my stress. And
That's
I
great.
enjoy
Yeah.
sports. Yeah, watching sports also too. I enjoy it.
Uh, so you must be very athletic. I mean, if you played tennis in
Yeah.
college during your university years, you must
Mm.
be
So that's
good. And
my I'm very talented now. Yeah,
that's right.
it takes a
Well,
start.
golf and running too is all outdoors.
Mhm. Yes.
So
Hmm.
I know you must spend a lot of time
Yeah.
under the sun, but no,
Hmm.
you look great. And
Thank
well,
you. Hmm.
I'm not a very good golfer, but maybe one day we can play golf or they just hit the ball around with tennis or something like that too.
Yeah, I think Houston, we have a winter, but we are able to play even in the winter season. So it's
Uh,
the all season,
all
all
year,
year round.
yes.
Yes. Mhm.
Well, very nice. Okay. So kind of going back to maybe your work with Zen
Yeah.
and Onipone
Uh-huh.
days, what do you enjoy most about your work, and maybe also tell us some of your challenges as well.
Well, when become a pandemic, we had to stop operation for a while. I think same as Delta Airline, especially international route was very affected. So last 6 months from April to August, we had to stop the operations. We began operation in October between Tokyo to Haneda to Houston. So we have three flights a week. But in order to operate passenger, we also have a cargo operation. We fly every day. So I think cargo business now become very essential for airlines. And airline business, meeting people is also important in terms of marketing, sales. So currently, I always go to the airport to meet people. Usually, we don't allowed to visit the office or very hard to for socializing at the restaurant. But now people come to the airport to go to back to Japan or meeting, family. So I have a many chance to go to the airport and meeting many people to see once in, sometime once in 1 year or, hisashiburi. So and I enjoy meeting people at the airport, and I appreciate the people taking airplane in these hard time situations.
Yes, I think especially now more than ever, seeing people at the airport is
Hmm.
kind of a very special moment and unique experience. People have not been able to travel too much, but
Yeah.
being kind of there together at the airport,
Mm.
witnessing or seeing those people, be together in person for the first
Yeah.
time in months or maybe over a year or maybe over 2 years, depending on it's
Yeah.
a very special moment. So I'm so happy you get many of those occasions, right? So
Yeah. Especially many expat people, they have not traveled for Japan, and they have to extend their visa or I-94. So it's kind of essential for them to go to Japan, and it's good to meet those people that they desperate to go to Japan. But people are many wearing a mask, so sometimes hard to recognize. But it's safe to wear a mask at the airport. So
it's very true. We have to maybe start putting our names on our
yeah.
mask. Well, I know ANA is doing so much to keep passengers safe and being able to travel, especially internationally, as safe as possible. What are some of the things you have done to really make it very safe for passengers, uh, not only at the airport but also during the flight too? Can you talk a little bit about that, please?
Well, we have launched a program called ANA Care Promise, which you know. I think all the airlines need to keep the hygiene very clean, and also wear the mask. So I think ANA is one of the first airline that launched this new scheme of protecting the customer, including our staff, the cabin attendants. And we were able to receive Skytrax five-star airline for protecting customer from COVID-19. So we are very proud of our service that keeping very clean and safe operation for ANA.
Great, thank you. I know it's very important, not only about keeping people safe, but also actually doing it too. So we certainly commend you and the program, and also getting recognition
Yeah,
to.
but I think this COVID-19 is not just the airline side or supply side, also for customers and also airport. So I think we have to work as a team or working together is very important. Even though airline do many scheme cleaning, but we have to request customer to wear a mask. Even airport, they have many facilities that they need to be clean. So I think same as Delta Airline or Atlanta Airport or people in Georgia, Atlanta. I think we have to really work together, both supply side, demand side, to keep clean and also go through this pandemic. So I can see many teamwork or working together in these pandemic situations.
Great, thank you. Well, I know Nagawa-san, you must travel during normal times to many places, not only all over America but all over the world. So when travel kind of restrictions are lifted and you go anywhere in the world, where's the first place you would go to, you think?
Oh, of course, I want to go to Atlanta. I know that there will be a US Open soon for LPGA, right? Mhm. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to the golfers, especially Japanese golfers, to once again win for the major tournament, and hoping that many Japanese golfers taking my flight from Houston to Atlanta to play. looking forward to those athletes and sports people to take a flight.
That's right. Yeah. So this fall, Atlanta will be host to the PGA Tour
Mhm.
Championship, and
Yep.
also
Yeah.
PGA too, right? So that'll be exciting. And so I know you're a big golfer, and I know you cheer on for all of the golfers from Japan. But what did you think when you saw Matsuyama Senshu win the Masters?
Well, I'm hoping that Japanese win one of a major tournament, and but it's like once in many years. And I think only Matsuyama can do because we don't see any competitive player from Japan currently. So he's the only one. So I was hoping both, also tennis, a Grand Slam major, I wanted Nishikori to win. So I'm hoping Matsuyama or Nishikori to win one of the major tournaments in my life, this 50 or 60 years. So I'm very happy that he won on behalf of Japanese. So hope that there'll be more world competitions, more people coming to US or world global field. I think that this is not just sports, but also for business. I'm hoping that more business, or more sports, or many people go into more global field and so that will also help airline business. People travel a lot. So uh,
Exactly. That's
I'm
right. Right.
very happy that he won the tournament, big tournament, major tournament.
Yes. So I hope athletes like Matsuyama Senshu and Nishikori Senshu and
Mhm,
the kind of the Japanese athletes doing well will open up doors for
mhm,
the younger athletes, right? Growing
mhm.
up now, maybe those athletes now in high school or even younger to train harder and
Mm,
do well, and maybe we'll see many more stars from Japan in the sport
yeah,
soon too. So,
I also hope that we can also host a very healthy and good Olympic coming soon in Tokyo, and that will also symbolize, good way of finalizing, COVID-19, and we kind of go over. So hope that successfully Tokyo can host the Olympic coming soon.
yes, I'm personally very excited about the
Mhm.
Olympics, and we'll certainly be cheering for both Japanese and American athletes,
Yeah,
and we'll be praying for
mhm.
everyone to be healthy and safe, certainly. So, yeah,
Yeah, for whole world. Yes. Mhm.
exactly. Great. Well, Nagawa-san, so as we maybe kind of finish up, can you tell us maybe some of the future goals, aspirations, some things happening now and future for Zenniku as a company? I know there's a big announcement that was just recently made about the airport situation in Japan, but also personally too. Do you have any personal goals or future aspirations that you would like to share?
Yeah, of course, business goes first myself. Hope that we can go back to normal operation that we used to do in 2019. I think most of the international airline, including Delta, United, and ANA, is really suffering international route. Many restrictions for entry. So hope that we can go back to normal as 2019 that we used to do. So my personal goal for here in Houston, we want to operate daily operation as soon as possible. But my future goal is for long-term basis is also looking forward to have some service to Atlanta or Georgia. We can connect from Houston to Atlanta, one stop from Tokyo. But Georgia, Atlanta is so important states and city for Japan and also for the states. And we are already operating West Coast very much, and Texas, and Chicago, and New York, Washington D.C. So it's kind of last piece for us to see Georgia. But I also would like to respect Delta Airline that they are connecting in these hard time situations. So hope that we can boost airline demand or international demand, so that many of airlines can enjoy service between not just Georgia and Japan, but also US and Japan.
Great, thank you so much. And then one final question is, do you have any messages of hope or words of wisdom you would like to share to our members or people watching? Any final message from you?
Yes, it's been 1.5 years, and I think we have a goal soon, and hope that everyone go back to travel and meet your friends or relatives or family, your clients. So that's my hope. And as an airline, we like to support as much possible by providing safety operations.
Great, thank you. And tell us how people can learn more about ANA, All Nippon Airways, and Zenniku. What is your website and how people can get in touch with you?
Yes, you can check out our ANA website about any latest operation that we kind of keep changing, due to this coronavirus. We have to be very flexible. So I like to keep eye on our ANA website, and that will give you more about our schedule and also new quarantine or new restriction by Japanese government. You need to follow that. Yeah.
Great, thank you so much. I know Nagao-san, you're very busy, not only business-wise, but also playing tennis, playing golf, and running marathons. So we appreciate you taking time.
Well, thank you so much for giving me opportunity to speak with everyone. Thank you.
Yeah. So everyone tuning in, certainly visit all the great things Nagao-san and Zenniku does on their website. And hopefully we'll get together in person soon. Yeah, everyone stay safe and be healthy, and we will see you again next time. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye.